Hey everybody, this is going to be your video on the uncoupling, right? So when things are uncoupling, what we're trying to do is identify the different participation groups, right? And we're using the main strat time frames to do this for the most part. The main uncoupling people talk about, which is the month, week, daily, hour, all right? Month, week, daily, hour. Okay, that is the main uncoupling that most people are worried about, all right? And what we're identifying is the monthly participation group from basically the weekly. So the monthly, probably like investor trader, monthly trader from like the weekly trader. Somebody who likes to buy on Monday and then sell on Friday or sell the following Monday. And then you got your daily participation group, which is like your day traders. And then you got the hours like your scalpers and stuff like that. All right. So we're just trying to identify these different participation groups and then get the time frame continuity that we're looking for. See which one, what are each doing, you know what I'm saying, compared to the higher, you know what I'm saying, time frames, the higher traders or investors or whatever, right? Which mostly is traders. All right. Yeah, traders. So we're gonna start with crowd. All right. And so we're gonna go over this past month, which this past month was a little bit different because of the 5th being a holiday. Because normally things uncouple the following Tuesday. So for instance, when the month starts in the middle of a week, the following week, it uncouples, which depending on where it start, it'll be the following Tuesday, right? But and the reason why I say that is because like if right here, if Monday wasn't a holiday, and Monday the market was open, things would have uncoupled on Tuesday, right? Because what you're looking for is the month, the week, the day, and the hour to all have different openings. So on the first, that's when you get your monthly open. The week, if Monday wasn't a holiday, it would have been, you would have got your week open on Monday. And then on Tuesday, you would have got your day and your week uncoupling because the week's open is on Monday and the day will have a different opening because Tuesday should open different than Monday. And then the second hour of the day and the hour will uncouple from each other. But again, this time it was Wednesday when the uncoupling happened. But I'll show y'all like June. So June, it started basically in the middle of a week, right? It started really at the beginning of the week. It started Tuesday. So the uncoupling didn't happen until that following Tuesday, right? Because the month open on June was the first, which was Tuesday. All right. You don't get your new week until Monday, right? The next week, which is Monday. And then your week and day don't uncouple till Tuesday. And then your hour and your day don't uncouple until the second hour Tuesday. All right. And then like with May didn't uncouple until the second week, right? Because it started basically on the weekend. If it starts on the weekend, right, the actual market, it has to start when the actual market open, right? So since the month started on the weekend, the first time the market opens is that Monday. So you're not going to get the uncoupling until the 11th, all right? Because you need your month, week, day, and hour to all have separate opens for everything to be uncoupled. So we're about to go over that, right? So for July, probably might do July and June. So for July, you see right here, this is the month's opening. This is July 1st, this day right here. And it opened at 2:51 July 1st, right? So if I mark this, boom, 2:51. If we go up to the month, you'll see that the opening for July, if I hover over it, it's 2:51. If you look at the open 2:51. So boom, we got our month open. All right. Then we know that that we know that the second week didn't start to the 6th. All right. Because July 1st was Thursday, July 2nd was Friday. The market was closed Monday on the 5th, and the market didn't open till Tuesday. All right. July 6th. So this is the opening for the week. And it opened at 257.84. That's the opening for the week. All right. 257.84. That's the open for the week. All right. So you see, here's here's the first week kind of basically in July, because when the month opened, it was a part of the 628 week. All right. So boom, you got your week. So now your month and week have two different openings. So I'm gonna change these. So I change this to a month open. Month open. Week open. So now we got our month and week open, right? So now we're gonna go back down to daily. And like I said, this time everything uncoupled on Wednesday, right? So this is Tuesday, here's Wednesday. Now your week and your day have two separate openings. Boom. Oops, wrong one. The opening actually is up here. All right. So it opened at 268.73, which for whatever reason I got. All right. So Wednesday opened at 268.73. So far, as you can see, here's the month open, here's the week open, here's the day open, and then we got to go down and get the 1 hour open. Day open. I'll leave that one white. Day open, and then we're gonna have to go down to that day in the hour. So that Wednesday, boom, this where it opened. And then here's the next hour. The hour open is at 264.24. Because remember, when the day opened Wednesday, the day and the hour had the same opening. You see, this the first hour of the day, Wednesday. They both, Wednesday and the first hour, have the same opening. You see what I'm saying? Until the second hour, they have the same opening, which is right here. Boom. Now they have different openings. All right. Because that's how it is. That's why we be like, all right, so like when the month opens up, everything, especially the first hour of that day, when the month opens up, it's gonna all be the same. And then over time, they all uncouple, right? Because like I said, when the week starts, what does the week start on? Monday. Monday and the week candle going to have the same opening. Why? Because Monday is the first day of the week. Just like July 1st and the month gonna have the same opening. Why? Because it's the first day of the month. The month and the first day of the month gonna have the same opening. You see what I'm saying? Just like each week, Monday and the week gonna have the same opening. Why? Because Monday is the start of the week, unless like in this case, Tuesday is the start of the week. So Tuesday and the week gonna have the same opening. Why? Because it's the first day of the week. Just because Monday was a holiday. All right. And just like with each day, the first hour of the day and the day gonna have the same opening. Why? Because it's the first hour of the day, at least in the trading day. All right. So boom, the second hour happens and we get our opening, which was 264.24. Boom. So as you can see, right now, everything is uncoupled. Second hour open. Well, yeah, second hour open. Because that's when everything uncoupled. So I change this one to red. So boom, as you can see, everything is different. You got, here's the monthly open. So far, everything is above the monthly open. The week opening is above. The day open is above. But the second hour is the hour basically, once everything uncoupled, is lower than technically the day open. And as you can see right now with crowd, with looking at, well, the week ended up ending right here. But as you can see, everything for the most part, except for on Thursday for a little bit, everything was above the open, right? So with the month open right here, the week open, the day open, the hour open, that was we was doing basically the second week of the month. All right. So we was doing from here all the way to here, right? And then you had a new week open on the 12th, which was this past week. So you would have basically had to redo your week, day, and hour once the new week comes. Because the monthly is always good until the new month. But as you can see right now, crowd just broke below the month open. And guess what that did? That turned the monthly time frame red. That's why this stuff is important, because as you can see, just for like a brief hour, well, that's not really a brief, but an hour on what Thursday, yeah, Thursday, um, crowd went red on the week last week. You see what I'm saying? Because why? It broke below the week open. We know that if the week has an opening, right, and price goes below it, that candlestick is going to be red. As long as something is above the open, that means it's going to be green. Just like on a 15-minute candle. 15-minute candle opens, right? If price is above the 15-minute open, which is this finger, right? Now I'll just show this in. This is the open. As long as price is above it, it's going to be a green candle. And I know my candles are white, but they signify green. As long as it's above it, it is green. Once it goes, one price goes below the open, now that candle is red. That's also what you're helping identify by looking at those things in marketing. I know Sarah likes marking hers just so she can see, all right, if it break below here, it's going to be red. And then, if it breaks below this week, it's going to turn this candle to a 2 down, blah, 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 stuff like that. But this is why the uncoupling matters, because we're going on the third week in crowd, and crowd has just broken below the month open. So now crowd is red on the month, which you can see that now. Crowd is red on the month. You see what I'm saying? So if it keeps pushing down, the continuity is to the downside, which once the upcoming week opens, you know what I'm saying, then you mark that open. Then you can, if you want to, mark the day open, and then you can watch it all uncouple again on Tuesday, because the uncoupling will happen again on Tuesday. Because when the week start, all right, so again, Monday, tomorrow, because I'm recording this 7/18. Monday, the week, day, and hour will all be the same. All right, the week, day, and hour will all be the same. Why? Because it's the first day of the week, the first hour of the trading day, right? When when that second hour comes, and that when we tell y'all the flip, this is why we be in there. Well, at least I be in there saying hour flip, 30-minute flip, because these things matter. When things occur matters. All right. I'll probably break down another video showing y'all when things occur matters. All right. So when the hour flip happens Monday, all right, your hour will have a separate opening from your day and week. All right. So the only thing that would be uncoupled technically is the hour. But on Tuesday, once Tuesday opens, your week and day will be uncoupled. Your week and day will have two separate openings. And then when the second hour of the trading day comes and we say hour flip, then your week, day, and hour will all be uncoupled, which now everything will be uncoupled again. That's why Rob says sometimes don't trade until Tuesday. And that's why sometimes he also calls Tuesday turnaround Tuesday, because Tuesday can negate everything Monday did, whether Monday dropped. And if Tuesday is bullish, it might take out what Monday's bearish did. You know what I'm saying? Or Monday is bullish and Tuesday is bearish. Tuesday can negate the gains from Monday. That's why Rob calls it turnaround Tuesday. But so far, I hope you get it. And it's basically the uncoupling is when you have the month open that's different from the week. So the month and week are going to be, you have to wait until another week forms, which, like I said, in this case, for July, the month opened on Thursday. So you just waited till the following week, which was Tuesday when the new week opened. So boom, now your month and week are uncoupled. All right. Then your week and day are uncoupled on the following day after the first week, first day of the week, which was for this month, Wednesday. Boom. Now your month, week, and day are uncoupled. Now you're just waiting till the second hour of the day. And then your day and your hour will all be uncoupled. And like again, I showed y'all that in this example. So now we've identified the different participation groups. And now you can see with this green big red candle, now the continuity It's to the downside for right now. We'll see how the next week opens. But as you can see, this is the week. I mean, this is the this purple line 251 is the month open for crowd. So as long as it's below 251, everything, basically the continuity is red. All right, at least on the month. Now the new week can open up, and the price be above the week's open and stuff like that, and the days open, and that can turn the month back green. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, I told y'all reversal. The way time flows, the smaller time frame flows to larger time frame. There can be stuff happening on the smaller time frame that can push the month green, just like crowd was green, and you had reversals and stuff happening on the smaller time frames that pushed the month red. You see what I'm saying? That's why the uncoupling matters, knowing where your month open is and stuff like that in the previous month's high and close, so you can see if it's a reversal or continuation. That's why all of these things matter. But I'll do one more uncoupling for y'all real quick. Let's do June's uncoupling. All right, so we'll go to the month time frame. Let me clear this out. So we'll do June real quick. So June on this month, it opened at 223.23. All right. Boom. So that's the month open. And then I'll pull up the calendar too again, because I want y'all to get it. So boom. That's the month open for June. All right. So June opened Tuesday, the 1st, on Tuesday. So that means the month and week aren't gonna have two different openings until the following week, which is the 7th, right? Monday the 7th. It's the start of the new week, right? So we go down to the week chart and we go to the 7th. Here, go right here. This is where the month opened, it looked like. All right, boom. So the month and week now have a separate open. Boom. Because it's 206.44. I have to change that. 0.44. And then week open. I think I'll change this one to green. So boom, you see how the month open here, the week open here. So far in June, when this happened, when this week opened up, the month was red. You see what I'm saying? You see how the month is below the month open right here, the week open, right? So that means that the month is red, but the week is basically green once it start poking up. We'll go down and see on the daily. So boom, we got to go to June 7th. Boom. So boom, right now on June 7th, the week and the day have the same opening, right? Because the 7th is the start of the week, right? So this is June 7th, that Monday. So you don't get the uncoupling until Tuesday, right? So then boom, the day uncouple. All right. So Tuesday, the day opening was 217.74. Boom, right there. Day open. Boom. And then if we go down on that day to the hour, what is it? Tuesday. Oh, I gotta find that day. Was it this Tuesday? No. I should have marked it another way. 217.74. What else opened up at that mark? Hold on, y'all. I might have to put a box on this day because I can't find it. So 7th, 8th. Boom. Go down to the hour. Oh yeah, it was right here. I'm looking at up here. I'm like, no, that's wrong. Well, it's saying that the open was 217.62. So maybe I was a little bit wrong. But basically, the hour uncouples right here. The hour uncoupled from the day. Oops, wrong thing. The hour uncoupled from the day that Tuesday, the second hour, which was like right here, which the second hour's opening was actually a little bit higher. All right. So it was saying that the day actually opened right here at 217.62. And then, the next hour it was like 217.64. But all in all, you see that now your day, hour, your month, day, hour, um, second hour, they have all uncoupled. Second hour Tuesday. I think I actually usually painted that red. But yeah, so now if we go back to the daily, I don't know why it's giving me a different opening. Yeah, because it's saying 217.74. And on the hour, it's saying something different. I don't know. But anyways, as you can see, basically the openings are different. I probably did a little bit too much. Boom, they all different. Even though it's like super close, they all have different openings and they basically all have uncoupled. And then, like I said, once the new week starts, you have to go through the week, day, and hour all uncoupling again for basically 4 times until the month open, because the month is going to stay the same, but the week changes every week. You know what I'm saying? So it changes every week. So you have to get the week open. Then you have to wait till Tuesday for the weekend, for the day and Tuesday. I mean, for the day and week to uncouple. Then you have to wait to the second hour Tuesday for the day, week, and 1 hour to all be uncoupled. And that's basically the uncoupling. So now you're identifying what this week's weekly participation group is doing versus the day versus that hour, because we know that TTOs and stuff like that happen, um, where it'll seem like it's reversing the other way just to go back down or back up. Like if it's going up, it'll look like it's going back down, but all it is just some corrective activity before going back up. And a lot of times that happens like on the 15-minute or like on the 5 minute, unless it's like a really strong pullback. It can, if it's a really strong pullback, it might be on the hour, but you know what I'm saying? Normally it's just like the smaller time frame, which is why Rob for day trading tells y'all to watch, the daily, the 4 hour, the hour, the 15, right? And I could run through that real quick, give you like the daily uncoupling. So like, let me just remove that, clear this draw set. This video kind of gonna be a little bit longer, but I'll give you like the daily, like intraday, uncoupling basically. So I'll do like Friday, right? So for crowd, it opens up here. It opens at 252.01. All right, boom. So here's your day open. Day open, change that one blue. That's going to be the same as your 4 hour open, basically. Right. So boom, your 4 hour. As you can see, the second half of the day is when when the day and the 4 hour uncouple. So here's your 4 hour opening, which is what, 252.5. So I got to edit that one a little bit. Four-hour open. Change that one to purple. So you got your day open, your 4 hour open, your 4 hour when it uncouples. Then you got your hour, which, the hour open was here, so you had to wait till the second hour for it to uncouple. Your second hour open was 249.39. So boom, that's when the hour uncoupled. basically I should just say hour uncoupled, and 4 hour uncoupled. Oops, red. So let me change the 4 hour to uncoupled, because I'm doing it when they actually uncoupled. Because remember, I marked the second 4 hours open to show you that when it opened, the second 4 hour happened, it uncoupled from the day, because the first 4 hour opening and the day open is going to be the same until the flip basically of the 4 hour, and the new 4 hour candle opens, and now the day and the 4 hour have different openings. You see what I'm saying? So boom, hour uncoupled, and then we go down to 15 minutes, and it's basically what 10:30 was the opening for the hour. Hold on, 8:30. Oh, it was 9:30. So boom, 9:30 happened. That's the opening. So boom, your hour and 15 are uncoupled. The second 15 minutes after the hour opens, that new 15-minute count that happens at basically 9:45 is when, you know, your hour and your 15-minute have uncoupled, which you don't really have to wait. A lot of people don't use the 4 hour, or they might use the 4 hour, right? But I told them, like, after you know what your daily open is, don't worry about the day. Use like the 4 hour, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes, and let that be your 4 time frame, because you'll be waiting forever for the 4 hour to uncouple from the day, right? And then in the second half of the day, right, a lot of volume don't really happen. So don't worry about the day uncoupling from the 4 hour. Once you know what the day open is, mark the day open, just so if something reverse against you, you be like, oh, that's just the TTO. Nah, if it's close to that day open, it's gonna flip your day's continuity. From, if it was bullish and if it's near the day open, it's about to flip it bearish. So once you know what the day open is, you good, which basically all you really got to do is mark the open of the 4 hour candle, basically, right? And just focus on the 4 hour, 30, and 15. All right. And then let's see, 15-minute uncouple. Because usually Rob just wants y'all to wait for the day and the hour to uncouple, which happens the second hour of the day. That's why they say don't trade for the first hour. That's why. He wants you to wait for the day and hour to uncouple. Then after that, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is basically your uncoupling video. Again, you don't have to wait for the 4 hour and day to uncouple, because when the second half of the day happens, because that's why we use the 4 hour, it shows you the first half of the day versus the second half of the day. The second half of the day usually don't have that much volume. So you don't want to wait for that. You just want to wait for the hour and day to uncouple. All right. So that's your uncoupling video. If you got any questions or anything like that, drop it in the comment section, or not, I'll make sure I answer them. All right. Peace out. Thank y'all for watching.